Alright guys, welcome to the tutorial I'm making you on how to navigate your new website using the AgentPress WordPress theme. We're having some issues with the IDX. I emailed Diverse Solutions and hopefully they'll get that resolved, but it really shouldn't affect what I'm going to show you and how to do a lot of the things here on the back end. So we're just going to kind of go with it. If you guys have any questions about the IDX specifically, you can let me know. But we'll just do a quick run through. I only have a 15-minute limit for each video, so I may have to do a two-part series here and give you guys a couple of videos. But this will be the first part, and we will go ahead and start. The screen you see now is when you log in to the back end of your site. This is the screen you'll automatically see. This is your dashboard. Pretty much everything that you're going to want to use is over here in this left-hand column. You've got your post, listings, media, and so on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the top, run through each category here, and we'll go from there. Again, if you guys have any questions at the end of either video, just shoot me an email or give me a call. We'll go over it. But I'm hoping this will pretty much cover most of the ins and outs here of the site. So starting with the post basically is the blog post that you're going to be doing. I'll pull that up here. The blogs would be down here. Each one of these, the Verbode group by Green Real Estate Experts, List Your Property with the Verbode group, each of those would be considered a post. So if we wanted to create a new blog or a new post, we go to this menu here. We can either go to Add New, or we can check out all of the previous posts that we currently have up. If you click on all posts, you'll see all of the blogs that we currently have, and you'll see the list of dummy blogs that I posted already to the site. If we wanted to edit an existing blog for whatever reason, if you scroll your cursor over either one of these blogs, you'll see a little menu that pops up: edit, quick edit, trash, view. Edit, you can click this to go into that blog. Quick edit kind of does the same thing. Trash obviously means you can delete it, or view, if you just want to take a look at it, you can choose view. But for now, what we'll do is let's just say we want to write a new blog. So let's go back up to the post, go to Add New here. You can click Add New. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create another dummy blog. I won't actually publish it, but I'll just click it, or I'll just create it so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Well, this is where the title of the blog goes. So if we want to title this blog Verbode new listing in OKC, and then this down here is where basically all your content's going to go. So if we wanted the title to be new listing at or on Main Street, this can be the title. Click that. We want that to be a heading 1. Click enter. If we want to add a picture to the blog, and this content screen is what you'll see in a lot of the different areas that you'll want to be at. It's pretty much all the same, but for blog purposes, I'll just keep going. Let's just say we want to add a picture to the blog over in the left-hand corner. Go up to this little icon here, Add Media. And we'll just choose a picture that we already have on the site, just so I don't have to upload a new one. All of the pictures that you see here are from either the featured listings or just other images that I've loaded for various reasons that you see throughout the site. But just to make it easy, let's just choose one of these pictures. We'll go back to page 1. I'll just choose the first home picture. So let's just go to Show. This is the picture we're going to use. If we wanted to change the title, let's just say we wanted to change it to Main Street. It looks like that's the kitchen. Down here, the alignment, this tells us where we want to post it in the blog. So if we want to post it on the left-hand side, in the center of the blog, or the right-hand side. I usually post the pictures on the left-hand side, but that's kind of just a matter of personal preference. I usually use the full size of the image. This is a pretty good size image. What we want to do next, if we want to insert it into the post, is just click on Insert into the Post here. And you'll see the image comes up. If we want to go back and do some editing to the image, we can click the image. You'll see two little icons that pop up here. Go to Edit Image, which is this one here. Click that. let's just say we don't like it on the left-hand side, we can change it. We can put it in the center. We can put it in the right. Let's just say we'll leave it in the right, and then we can go to advanced settings. And if we want to have a border around the picture, we can choose border. We can put in a number basically for the border, 1. I usually don't do anything above 1 for the border. Basically the number you put in is the thickness. It kind of varies. I can't really give you an exact dimension of what it's going to be, but if we want to put in a border, we can click 1. Vertical space and horizontal space is how much space is in between the content and the picture. So if you type in 10, watch the content here, and that'll kind of give you an idea of the actual space. So if we type in 10, hit enter, you can see a little bit more vertical space popped up on the screen. Horizontal space, if we type in 10, watch the content here, gives you just a little bit more space in between the picture and the content. So that's basically all that is. And if we want to update that, we can update it, and that is that. Now, if we want to add the content, you can do one of two things. You can either go down to where the content would start. So this is where the blog is going to be. We're down there. This is a new blog about Main Street. Or, if let's just say we already had a blog written up in Word, we can copy and paste the blog that you wrote up in Microsoft Word. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Go up to this paste from Word, click that. You can paste whatever content you had from Word right in here, and you can go to insert, and it'll insert the article or blog you already typed in Microsoft Word, which is kind of a neat feature. You know, that's basically what I do. I usually don't actually type my blogs in this little area like this. Instead, I usually just type them in Word and then insert them from Word right here. But that's basically how you create a blog. If we want to specify what kind of category it is, so let's just say this is a blog about Oklahoma real estate. If this was a blog about eco-friendly real estate, a blog about Verbode Group, we could choose whichever one, and I can show you guys how to add categories later on in the video, but for now, all we have right now are these 4, and this one, it's about a listing on Main Street, so let's just say it's only about Oklahoma City real estate. If we wanted to preview the blog before we publish it, we go up here to preview. Let's click it. And we will wait for it here. And this is what the blog's going to look like. We got new listing on Main Street. We've got our content, which is down below, and the reason the content popped up below is because this is a pretty big image, and it automatically just populates the content below rather than off to the side. If this was a smaller image, I think we chose the picture to be on the left-hand side, it would likely, the picture would only take up about half of this, and the content would pop up over here. But again, since it's a bigger image, it automatically adjusted the content to be down below. So we get a look at the blog. It seems to look okay. This is exactly how we want it. So we go back up to the dashboard. We can click out of that, and we can go ahead and publish it. If we wanted to actually publish it to the site, we go ahead and click publish here. Publish it to the site. And it is published. So for now, if we wanted to view the post, we can click View Post here. There it is. If we want to see what it looks like on the home page, we'll go back up to the Verbode text header. Get back to our home page. You'll see the IDX is missing, and we're going to work on that. But scroll down to the blog. And here's the new blog. You know what? One thing we forgot to do? We forgot to set our featured image. So let's go back to the blog. So we go back to the dashboard. We'll go to Post. And since we want to edit the current post and include the feature image, we go to All Post. And I believe this was the new one we posted. So let's go to edit here. And this was our test blog. Now to set the feature image, we go down to featured image, click set featured image here, choose the featured image we want from the media library, which was the Main Street Kitchen. We click show, and you'll see instead of insert into post, you'll see an option that says use as featured image. We click that, and then you'll see right down here in the corner our featured image is set, so we can click out of that, featured image, and we will go back to the home page. And you will see now our test blog has a little image thumbnail. And that's basically what the featured image option does. It allows for thumbnails to pop up. You know, if you go to the neighborhoods pages, all of these I set for featured images for whichever page. So, for example, the Central Business District page, if we click on that, it doesn't necessarily have an image on the page, but if we go to edit page, this brings up the back end of the Central Business District page. And notice now we're in pages. I'm kind of jumping ahead, but since we're talking about featured images, I'll just go ahead and go with it. Now we're back at the Central Business District page. As you can see, I set the featured image as this historic Stockyard City. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I think that was automatically inserted into a page I previously made before we redid the neighborhoods, but in any case, that's what I did. If we wanted to remove this and put in a different featured image for this page, we can remove featured image and then click on set featured image and change the picture. We'll just add a media library picture there. Let's just say we want to use, I'm going to try and find a new picture here. We'll just use this Paddington Lane image for the featured image for the Central Business District. So as you can see, I changed it there. Now if we go back to the home page, you will see the little thumbnail is changed for the Central Business District. So that's kind of a crash course on how to post blogs, how to edit blogs, and then we also kind of went over the featured image. As you can see, this little segment is taking a little bit longer than I thought. We're about at the 15 minutes, so what I'll do is I will start off with the next video going over the listings, and what this does, this little menu, this takes us to the featured image or the featured listings that you see right here. So stay tuned for video 2, and we will go over how to change up your featured listings.